As more than human beings took up a vegetarian way of life recent monthly, for the problem duplicated Veganuary, we request, can you rescue cash by departure vegetarian? Order currently, concern in vegetarianism is on the up, in the quantity of human beings in the UK. Next, a factory-based dietary possessing rising 340% in the recent 10 years, on to marketplace study company Mintel. In budgeting conscious January, on in public health, ecological and pet well-being concerns, a future cause several try to cut pet means of their diets is to rescue cash. Yet, does however end up creature the instance? To be vegetarian, it helps to be wealthy. If you outdoor any vegetarian cookery book you go through all these costly product composition. Pine tree crazy are mad. They're the largest costly. Down there is anything inexpensive on them. Finance consultation business Clio found how, following 3 months on the dietary, flesh eaters who go vegetarian end up conducting £21 less than per monthly on consuming out and food items. Yet, vegetarians who opted to go vegetarian ended up conducting £11 more than per monthly. Mr. Corey suggests the received information are cute place on. Fiber of flesh utilized to be largest costly item of my meal, accompanied by cottage cheese, and while you substitute them in raw vegetable culture you rescue loads. Yet while I went vegetarian I was cut out the milk of my already rather vegan dietary, and I could see vegetarian alternatives would include been more than costly. On to Clio. It is hard to say for certainly if human beings rescue cash in January since they include modified their dietary as lot human beings are astringent their belts in any case. A ex-flesh consumer, she found the high price of purchase vegetarian meal while she was outweighed by kitchen more than cheap in the evenings. I've as well been kitchen of scrape more than rather than I always include up, planner meals front and knowledge more than on my dietary consumption rather than previous. I sense superior in myself and include though scientific how to prepare delicious vegetarian pie. Rachel hopes how she will rescue more than cash while several of the purchases she done in January begin to pay off through the year. I consumable £3 on a big tub of dietary leaven, that I refuge tea utilized yet, but I schedule to. I've crowned up on lot of spicy herbs and spices, but I would include utilized these in any case and they recent ages, she explains. Lilia Chime, who lives in the Philippines, as well found down there were original expenses while she modified dietary. I include as well perhaps consumable on £50 on Roman items, things love vegetarian cheeses of a marketplace kiosk I found, iced jackfruit of a really cold Whole Foods store how has fair outdoor clothes me, vegetarian chocolate bar pie of Starbucks that is love pound a piece. She too intends to support her new dietary for January. The consumer demand for vegetarian foods is on the growth through the planet. In the world flesh replace marketplace anticipated to achieve $7.5 trillion by 2025, on to a research by Union Marketplace study. Reham Samir, a 28-year-old engineering of Cairo, chose to go vegetarian for public health reasons, in spite it creature and strange way of life in Egypt. I didn't aware which the speech vegetarian was before a year back. Human beings mind I was mad. Down there's no bean curd and macaroon breast milk there and flesh alternatives are not found readily, so I've been conclusion the product composition love crushed cocoa to do breast milk at household that has been lot more profitable. She as well found herself kitchen more than at household that took more than period but stored her cash. Makanksa Mulenga, who lives in Sheffield, has as well seen price saving by hard vegetarianism. Thou expend less than if you buy pulses, beans and legumes, on a £30 to £40 reducing above the monthly, she says. I will be ongoing since I sense the public health benefits, in how I include more clear leather and grown power levels. I mind it might be hard while departure out for thing to eat but down there are so lot vegetarian options. Onto a examination by the Veganuary campaigning team recent year, 62% of respondents told they designed to go on a vegetarian dietary following January time several found the solution costlier rather than anticipated. Lilia, Love Reham says it's modified her way of life for the superior. I'm certainly departure to conduct on in my vegetarianism in February. It's superior for my public health, superior for the earth and the animals, and I'm save cash, so which's not to loving.